Underworld Blood Wars, which is, I think, the 5th installment. I think I might be wrong. Apparently, originally being conceived as a reboot, but then ended up being a sequel. So fans of the Underworld movies do know exactly what they're going to get with Underworld movies. You're going to get Kate Beckinsale in that, in the black PVC, kicking Lycan butt whilst vampires and werewolves and stuff.
She's very good at it.
Yes, she is. Have sort of ongoing rivalries, and this is very much more of the same. The plot is that Selene. She has a daughter from whom she's estranged. Doesn't know where the daughter is, and is not meant to know where the daughter is. However, everybody, in a very Twilight-inspired twist, incidentally, everybody wants the blood of the daughter, which has special powers. Here's a clip.
You are an extremely difficult person to keep track of.
Stop tracking me!
I'm not tracking you. I'm looking for Eve.
I'm the very last person who could help you find my daughter.
Selene, listen to me. The Lycans are moving again. No, this is different. They're organized. They have a new leader. His name is Marius.
I'm finished with this war.
Well, it's not finished with you. They could have killed you. But clearly their mission was to capture you. Your daughter's blood. It's a prize. And if they find her, if they use it, Marius's power will be limitless.
Well, then I hope she remains lost.
And my favourite line in that is, "You're very hard to keep track of. Stop tracking me!" It's like, "Doctor, it hurts when I do this." Well, don't do that then. So, you get exactly what you'd expect from all the elements. And I won't lie and say that I've kept up with the plot, although I have seen all the Underworld films. There's a thing at the beginning in which Kate Beckinsale basically explains the plot so far, and to some extent it's water off a duck's back for me. However, efficiently directed by Anna Foerster, who has a background in cinematography and VFX, and there's a need for that in this series, and handles it all very well. And there are some fun performances. Charles Dance particularly enjoys chewing the scenery, and I mean, I'm a huge fan of Charles Dance anyway. But Charles Dance is definitely, if you want somebody to come on and do a sort of small but significant cameo role,
Tiny dancer.
Tiny dancer.
That's what you need. He's small and significant.
Well, I see. Fine. I'll never be able to listen to Elton John ever again without thinking of Charles Dance holding me closer. Anyway, so there are some sort of, some solid cameo performances, but the most important thing about it is I find Kate Beckinsale very impressive. She was just last year in Love and Friendship, which is the Whit Stillman film, adapted from the early novella, unpublished originally by Jane Austen, and based on Lady Susan, but taking its title from Love and Friendship. And she is just brilliant in it. She's so funny and so smart and so completely in control of the material. And how lovely to be reminded that on the one hand she has that string to her bow, and on the other hand she has this ongoing, action fantasy franchise, which she pretty much holds together, which is something which is built around her character, absolutely, and which she does really well. It's not everybody's taste, and certainly this isn't going to win over any new fans. If you haven't seen the other ones, I don't think you're going to be sort of drawn along to see this, but I think good for Kate Beckinsale. There was no point in it when I got bored. I didn't understand what was going on a lot of the time, but I kind of enjoyed the silly pantomime-ness of it. And I thought Beckinsale was terrific, and I love Charles Dance. And it's, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but it was perfectly fine.